Okay, hi, welcome. Thanks, guys, on live. So we're going to be doing a 45-minute yoga workout. I'm kind of making this up as we go along, I'll be honest, so we'll see what happens. If you can be near a wall or somewhere to put your feet up for certain points of it, then awesome. If you don't have a wall space, don't worry, I'll give options if you don't. Make sure you've got some water as well. Take rest when you need. If you're working with injury, please be really careful. Yeah. Be sensible. Come to your mat. So we're going to start standing. So if you want to come to your feet, you can just roll your shoulders back a couple of times. Okay, and then just let the arms just drop down to the sides. So just take a couple of big breaths, get into the body a little bit with your breath. We'll just work through a few half sun salutations just to get the body kind of moving and warm. So as you inhale, let's reach the arms towards the ceiling. And as you exhale, find a forward fold. Halfway lift as you inhale. Exhale, soften into the legs. Inhale as you rise, come all the way up with arms above the head. Exhale to refold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold into the legs. Inhale as you rise, arms wide. Refold, let's take a couple more. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, folding in. Inhale as you rise. Exhale, refold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, folding in. Inhale as you rise. We'll continue on after this one. So exhale to refold. Halfway lift, inhale. Plant the hands to the floor and step or jump back into plank position, holding there. Just use your feet to rock your shoulders forwards, backwards a couple of times. Make sure you're really pressing through the hands so shoulder blades are really broad. You can do this on your knees if that's more comfortable, or you're working with any back injuries. Just keep the weight forwards in your shoulders. Make sure you're still breathing. Okay, next time you rock forwards, hold there, and place the knees to the floor and the chest to the ground, half the time go. Inhale, take a cobra on this first one, so hips stay down, and exhale, make your way back into a downward facing dog. So just pausing in your down dog, paddle through the feet, give your hips a little wiggle side to side, make sure the shoulders are wrapping around the ribs and not hunching around your ears. Take a big breath in through your nose, and then maybe a sigh through the mouth. And again, big breath in. And sigh out. Bring the gaze to your hands. Bend the knees. You can step, walk, or float the feet to your hands. Take a halfway lift as you inhale. And exhale, squeeze back into the legs. Inhale as you rise, take the hands above your head. Exhale to refold. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, step or jump to plank position. Holding there, again, rocking forwards, backwards. Next time you rock forwards, holding, then a half or full chaturanga, so full brings you to hover. Inhale to cobra or an upward facing dog, shoulders down away from the ears. Exhale back into a downward facing dog, pausing there, paddle through the feet. 2 more full breaths. And then gaze to hands, bend the knees, step, walk, or float your feet to your hands. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold into the legs. Inhale as you rise, get the hands high. Exhale, refold. Halfway lift, inhale. This time, miss out plank, jump or step straight into your chaturanga. So I'll step on this first one, you lower straight down. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, come back to downward dog. Straight away, come back to the hands, halfway lift, step or jump. Halfway lifting, and exhale, folding in. Inhale as you rise. Exhale, refold. Halfway lift. Exhale to a chaturanga, step or jump down. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, downward dog. Bring the gaze to the hands, bend the knees, step or jump. Halfway lift, inhale. Exhale, fold into the legs. Make sure your big toes are touching. Take a deep bend in the knees and come into your chair pose. Arms reaching up. Okay, maybe interlace the fingers and press the palms out in front of you so you can lift the hands above your head. So biceps squeeze back behind your ears. Really sit low towards your heels. Keep the knees pressing in, the big toes touching, and belly button hugging the spine as you exhale. Keep the neck nice and relaxed. Sit lower. Take a breath in. Exhale, sit lower. And then with that roly-polying, bring your hands in front of you. So maybe your hips sit all the way down towards your heels. You can let the head thread through that hoop of your arms. Stay wherever you are. Take another full round of breath. Bring the hands to the floor. Jump back into a chaturanga. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, do downward dog. Roll forwards into your plank position, holding here. Bring your right hand into the center of the mat. You can also do this on your right forearm if you want to be a little bit lower or off your wrist, and come into a side plank. So again, you can be on your forearm here or have the underneath knee to the floor, it's fine as well. Holding, keep lifting the hips up away from the ground. You can be stacking the feet or one in front of the other, wherever gives you most balance. Feel the breath still moving into the abdomen. Take a full breath in. As you exhale, left hand to the floor, switching sides. The same variations, either forearm or underneath, knee to the ground is fine. Reach up through the top arm, lift the hips away from the ground. Big breath in. Exhale, bring the hand down. Come back over to the other side again. So right hand down, left hand lifting. Option to hold or option to float the left leg. And then bringing elbow to knee on your exhale. Inhale, lengthen back out. Exhale, elbow to knee. Let's do two more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, lengthen back out. Keep this leg floating. Just place your hands back into your plank position. So your left leg is floating. Bring that knee towards your left elbow and then drop the knee down towards left wrist. Bring the knee towards your right wrist, up towards the elbow, and then across to the left again. So let's do another box. You go down, across to the right, up, across to the left. Once more, down, across to the right, up, across to the left. Step back into plank. Left hand to the floor, roll into your side plank. Right arm lifting, either holding here or lengthening your right leg away from you. And as you exhale, bring elbow to knee. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, elbow to knee. Twice more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Lengthen your fin back out again and bring the right hand to the floor, but keep the right foot floating. Bring the knee towards your right elbow. Drop the knee down towards your wrist, then take it across to the left. Up towards the elbow, across to the right, down, across to the left, up, across to the right. Last box, go down, across, up, across. Step back into plank, take a breath in. As you exhale, chaturanga. Inhale, lift the chest, and exhale back into downward dog. Take a big breath in, and a full breath out. Okay. Take a deep squat through your legs. You can make your downward dog a little bit shorter if you want to, so that your legs are really nice and deep, bend into the knees. Tailbone reaching up towards the ceiling. Try and get the rib cage to press towards the thighs. Take a big breath in here. As you exhale, reach forwards through to your plank position as your right knee comes towards the right elbow. Inhale, come back into the squat. Exhale, left knee comes to the left elbow. Inhale into squat. Exhale, right to right. Inhale into squats. Exhale, left. Inhale, squats. Exhale, right. Inhale, squats. Exhale, left. One more time either side. Exhale right. Inhale. Exhale left. Inhale, hold. Straighten up the legs. Take a breath in as your right leg lifts towards the ceiling. As you exhale, step it through to between the hands. And inhale, come into a lunge with arms lifting. As you exhale, bring the hands to the floor. Inhale, sweep this leg back up again. We do the same again. So exhale, steps it through. Inhale, lifts the hands. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, leg back up. Last round. Exhale, step through. Inhale to lunge. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, lift the leg. We bring in a phase 2 to this. So exhale, step through. Inhale, lift the hands. Exhale, hands to the floor. Inhale, lift the back foot. Exhale, bring back knee in towards your chest. Inhale, lengthen it back out again. Do 2 more here. Exhale, knee to chest. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, knee to chest. Inhale, lengthen. Set the toes to the floor. Come back into your downward dog. Give that right leg a little wiggle out. On your next inhale, lift the left leg high. Exhale, step through to between the hands. Inhale, lift the arms to lunge. Exhale, hands to the mat. Left leg lifts back up, take a breath in. Exhale, step through to lunge. Inhale, lift the hands. Exhale, hands down. Inhale, lift the foot. Last round of this phase. Exhale, step through. Inhale, lift arms. Exhale, arms down. Inhale, lift the leg, and bring that second phase into it. Exhale, step through. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, hands to the floor, and inhale picks up the back foot. Take a breath in. Exhale, bring knee to chest. Twice more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Send the foot back again. Step down and come back into your downward dog. Roll forward into plank position. You can take a half chaturanga or a full chaturanga. You're going to lower down for a count of 5. Keep the elbows hugging into the ribs. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold the hover as low down as you want to take it. Knees can be on the floor or your hover can be almost in plank. Using just your feet, rock forwards and backwards for 4, 3, 2, 1. Come into your cobra or up dog, facing the chest. Come back into that chaturanga hover. Rocking. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift up the chest. Come back into your chaturanga hover. Last round. 4, 3, 2, 1. Lift the chest up. Come back into plank position. Again, knees can be on the floor for this. Bring your right hand to tap your left shoulder. Place the hand down. Left hand to right shoulder and down. You can work this as slowly as you like or as quickly as you like. Take some taps. Do about 30 seconds. Try and keep the rest of your body as still as you can, so we're not wiggling the hips anywhere. About another 10 seconds. It's a total guesstimate of time, but just keep going. Come back into your downward dog. Take a deep breath in and a sigh out. Bring the knees to the floor. Just take a kneeling position, roll the shoulders out. At the time, grab water if you need to. Have a wiggle. Okay, from here, actually, so that you can kind of concentrate, I will show you the next thing, so you can just take a watch of the screen. So you're going to come from a plank position, picking up one foot, threading it under towards the opposite side, so you're coming towards that fallen star, and then back again. So this back foot is just pivoting on the mat as you transition sides. So when you are ready, holding on time, we're only 15 minutes in, hooray! Come back into your downward dog. Okay, rock forwards into plank position. Take an inhale as you lift your right foot up. As you exhale, thread that knee towards your left elbow and then kick the foot out to the side. See if left hand can lift up. Come back into plank with right foot lifting. Do 2 more. Exhale, thread under and kick out. Inhale back into plank. Exhale, thread under and kick out. Hold. Foot can be on the floor or lifting. See if your floating hand can tap the foot for 1, 2, and 3. Bring the hand to the mat, come back into plank. Lift the hips up to downward dog. Roll through a vinyasa or pause in a child's pose. Just take a few breaths to reset. Back into downward dog. Inhale, roll forward to plank. Pick up your left leg, take a breath in. As you exhale, thread knee to right elbow and then kick the foot out to the side. This is foot and the arm can lift. Inhale, reach the foot back. Exhale, thread under. Last one, inhale. Exhale, thread under and holding, we can tap the foot for 3, 2, and 1. Bring the hand to the mat, step back into plank and back into your downward dog. Again, either child's pose for a couple of breaths or roll through a vinyasa. Bring your right foot towards the ceiling, take a breath in. As you exhale, step it down to the outside of your right hand. Inhale, sweep the foot back up again. Exhale, step again, foot to the outside of the right hand. Take 2 more. Inhale, so stepping through to lizard. Exhale, step through. Inhale. Exhale, step through. Inhale, send the foot back up again, and then just float the foot down, back into downward dog. Take the other side with that. So inhale, left foot lifts. Exhale, step to the outside of your left hand to lizard. Inhale, sweep the foot back up. Exhale, step through to lizard. Twice more. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Send the foot back up again, and then float it down. So stepping from here into yoga burpee builders. So you can either step one foot up and then the other. Both feet come to the outside of the hands. You can squat and hands float up. Step back to downward dog. Start with the other foot, so you can keep alternating your leading leg into squats and step back. Okay, take care of any knee issues going on with this one. So just keep that going while I'm talking. Alternating feet to step up. You can just stay in a higher squat rather than folding into the knees and step back. Alternating. Okay, we can either keep this going with the step ups, or you jump both feet to the outer side of the hands and lift. Those of you that want to add a little chaturanga in here, when you get back to the back of the mat, take a press up, and then another jump up. Adding in a vinyasa to it. Keep it going. Maybe adding a little crow into there. You can just pause and play around with crow, or you can use crow to chaturanga. And then jump up. Last one. Come back into the squat wherever you are. Hips down, hands to heart center. Just slow down the breath. Take a little rock side to side. Okay, so from here, grab some water and if you need to, take a little rest. If you have a wall space, I'll show you this first, and then you can start cracking on with it. And if you don't have a wall space, I'll show you a variation in a second. So you're going to come to walk your feet up the wall. You kind of want your hands to be leg distance away from the skirting boards. If your feet are against the skirting boards, place your hands next to your bum, and that's where your hands are when you spin around. That's my little mat. Walk your feet up the wall, no higher than your bum. You can stay squatting through the legs or lengthen the legs if you're feeling a bit braver. So when you look to the wall, you should be able to see your toes. Holding here, you can breathe nice and slow. From here, we'll take a bend into the knees, lift one leg towards the ceiling, and then see if this floating leg can tap the same elbow. Inhale, lift up. Knee to elbow. Take 4 on either side. Those of you that don't have a wall, come into your downward facing dog. Lift one leg up, and same thing. 4 taps. If you are near a sofa, this can also work against the sofa, just so your feet are slightly lifted. Okay. I'll just do one more either side. Make sure you've done 4 either side, and then holding either downward dog or downward dog and wall. Think about doing shoulder shrugs. So really push into the floor, so shoulders hand around your ears, and then let the shoulders drop into your back. Take 2 more. Shrug and relax, and shrug and relax. Bring the feet down to the floor if they are floating, and just hold the forward fold. Hold on to alternate elbows. Take a little sway side to side. Okay, come back onto the top of your mat if you rolled away. Slowly roll up to standing and roll the shoulders down. We're going to take a little standing flow just to stay off the wrists and the arms for a little bit. So bring your right knee in towards your chest and the arms lift up towards the ceiling. Take a breath in. As you exhale, come back into your warrior 3, arms reaching back. Toes down at the back of the mat. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, back into warrior 3. Inhale, knee to chest. We take a second round, so just keep it swaying with that momentum of movement. Exhale, reach it back. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, reach back. Inhale, knee to chest. Let's take a third round. Exhale, reaching back. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, reaching back. Inhale, knee to chest. And set the foot down. Left side. Wobbling is allowed if you're all over the place with that one. Knee to chest, inhale. Exhale, reach back. Toes to the mat, inhale. Exhale, warrior 3. Inhale, knee to chest. Second round, reach back. Toes to mat, inhale. Exhale, reach back. Inhale, knee to chest. Third round, exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Set the foot down. Lift the right leg back up, arms lifting. Exhale to warrior 3, holding. Bring the arms either under your chest center or reaching them out in front of you. The supporting leg takes a squat. Inhale to straighten it. Exhale into squats. Inhale to straighten it. Once more to squats. Inhale to straighten it. Take the toes down, lift the arms, take a breath in. Exhale to warrior 3. So now we rock between warrior 3 and your lunge. So this leg, supporting leg stays squatting. Inhale, arms lift, toes down. Exhale to float. Twice more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhaling. Exhale, hold warrior 3. Straighten the supporting leg, bring the hands underneath your chest, and interlace the fingers together like your Chinese angels. So inhale is going to reach the arms out, and exhale, bring knee in towards your chest and elbows hug in. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale, squeeze in. Everyone else, buns burning. Inhale to lengthen, and exhale, squeeze in. Come back into your lunge, lift the arms up, and come into a forward fold at the top of the mat. Halfway lift, inhale, and exhale, soften over. Slowly rolling up to standing, roll the shoulders down your back. Take a breath in as your left knee lifts up. Exhale to warrior 3. Holding here, hands either under heart center or reaching out in front of you. Take a squat into the supporting leg. Give my plant a little stroke here while I can. And squatting into the leg and straighten up. Keep the lower belly putting into the spine. One more, I think, must count. Let's take one more for good luck. Okay, then toes down, come into lunge. Inhale, lift the hands up. We rock from here into that warrior three again. Arms reach back as we lift the leg. Inhale to lift the arms, toes down. Exhale, reaching back. Twice more, inhale. Exhaling. Inhale. Exhale and hold warrior three. Bring the hands under the heart center. Charlie's Angels Mudra. Inhale, reach the hands out. Exhale, squeeze knees to chest and elbows hug in. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale. Inhale to lengthen. Exhale. Lengthen back out again. Toes to the floor. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, come back into a forward fold at the top of the mat. Give the legs a little wiggle out. So again, just scoot yourself over to a wall if there's one available. So full option, take little tuck jumps or bunny hop jumps in towards a handstand. So it doesn't matter if today your handstand tuck jumps look like this. Okay, this is totally fine as well. You're still squatting into the legs. We can jump up towards the wall. So you can find a bit of hover. Again, rather than counting, it's going to be about a minute of tuck jumps. Keep going. If you notice one foot tries to lead off the floor before the other one, try to consciously alternate the foot to the other one that doesn't want to, if that makes any sense at all. Take another 10 seconds. And come down whenever you're ready. Just come and bring the knees to the floor just to roll out your shoulders. Give your legs and your bum a little bit of love. Roll the shoulders out. Grab water if you need to. How are we doing on time? Perfect. Okay, so from here we're going to come into working the abs. So come to lie down on your back. Didn't think you were going to get away with abs, did you? This one this way might be a little bit easier. Okay. So start with the feet on the floor, arms just coming out to the side. So give the knees a gentle rock from one side to the other. Let the breath slow down. And then interlace your hands together around the back of the head. And then wing the elbows towards the ceiling. Okay, so neck can stay nice and relaxed. And you have a sense of the elbows lifting up or scoop the shoulder blades around the outside of the ribs. So the shoulders support the weight of the head. If you're working with any back injuries, then hopefully you've not been doing this practice anyway. But you can keep the feet on the floor for this first section. Otherwise, bring the knees to 90 degrees, so knees are stacked above the hips and feet reach forwards. Fan the toes open so feet feel active. Keep the arms hugging in towards the temples, head stays really relaxed in the hands. Take a big breath into your belly. And as you exhale, lift the points of the elbows up, so the elbows scoop the head off the floor and the shoulder blades lift up as the belly pulls down. Inhale, take the head back to the ground. Fully exhale as you lift again, head and shoulders and belly pulls down. Inhale, head to the floor. Exhale, scooping up. As the belly pulls down, you're almost trying to tuck the tailbone. Inhale, head to the floor. We build into it a little bit. Take the toes to reach slightly forwards. And as you exhale, bring the knees in towards your chest as you scoop the head up without pulling on your neck. Try and lift the tailbone slightly off the floor. Inhale, reach the toes forwards, head can come down or stay floating. Exhale, knees to chest, tailbone lifts up. Take 4 more. Inhale. Exhale, scooping in. Inhale. Exhale, scooping in. Last 2. Last 1. Bring the legs back to 90 degrees. Keep the head and shoulders floating or head lifted. We're bringing twisting abs. So make sure the knees stay stacked above your hip line here. Take a breath in at the center. Now, as you exhale, bring your elbows to reach towards your right knee as you straighten left leg forwards. Keep that left leg about 3 feet away from the floor so that your lower back can stay rooted to the ground. Inhale, come back to the center. Exhale, bring elbows to left knee as you straighten the right leg forwards. Again, keep lower back pulling down. Inhale, come back to the center. Exhale, elbows to right knee, straighten left leg. Make sure this right knee is staying stacked above the hip and not tucking in towards your chest. Inhale, come back to the center. Exhale, elbows to left knee, and reach the right leg. Inhale, come back to the center. Exhale, elbows to right knee, reach left leg, pull belly down. Inhale, back to the center. Exhale, elbows to left knee, reach right leg. Inhale, back to the center. Keep it going. Exhale, elbows to right knee, reach left leg. Pause here. Try and pull belly down, squeeze the glutes, and then lift the point of the right elbow higher, so not leaning into that shoulder blade. Inhale brings you back to the center. Exhale, bring elbows to left knee, reach right leg. Again, pause here. Pull belly down, squeeze the glutes, and then lift the point of the left elbow higher, so you're not leaning into that shoulder blade. Inhale, come back to the center. We can do one more either side. Exhale, elbows to right knee, reach through the left leg, belly down, squeeze glutes, lift elbows. Inhale, come back to center. Exhale, elbows to left knee, reach right leg forwards, belly down, squeeze glutes, lift elbows, smile. Inhale, back to the center, and place the head and the feet to the floor. Give the knees a little rock side to side. Okay, and then bring both knees in towards your chest. Just take a rock side to side on your back. Place the left foot back down to the floor and the hands around the back of your right leg. Just find a gentle hamstring stretch through this right leg. So left leg can either stay bent or reach away from you if it's comfortable with your back. You roll the right foot around a few times. Keep the calf just gently stretching. And then flexing the foot, so the heel reaches up, the tailbone presses down, and then try and curl the big toe back towards you, so you just squeeze into that stretch through the calf as well. If it's pulling too much at the back of the knee, just keep a little micro bend in the knee just to soften it. Soften the shoulders, just take another full breath. Okay, from here, just a slight adjustment with the leg. You're going to bring your ankle towards the left shoulder. So keep your right bum cheek on the floor. Okay, so we're just going to go into your IT band on the outer side of this thigh. So just a slight reach of that ankle towards left shoulder. Keep the right bum cheek on the then thread the hands through to the thigh and bring the leg towards you. Okay, if your right elbow meets the inner thigh of your right leg, use the elbow to press the knee further out and use the hands to help that ankle come towards you a bit further. Take a deep breath in. And then as you exhale, try and press the tailbone back to the floor and flatten the shoulders to the ground. So your spine is as long as it can be into the floor, back of the neck included. Take another full breath. And then keep hold of the left leg that you're holding, untangle the right one so the foot comes to the floor and the left leg reaches up. So hamstring stretch on this left side. Again, right foot can stay on the ground or leg can wave. And give the ankle a little roll around in the air. And then flexing the foot, so heel pushes up, curl the big toe back towards you. Little bend into the knee, that's pulling a lot on the back of the knee. breathe. And then we bring that slight nudge of the leg so the ankle draws towards the right shoulder. So it's kind of going diagonally across the torso. Keep your left bum cheek pressing down and the heel pressing up. Keep the big toe curling back. Again, it should feel pretty gross when you're in the right place. I'm going to bring that leg back to center. Rebend your right leg, so it's straight. So I'm bringing figure of 4 and just using for now the left hand to press the knee away from you. So again, use the left palm against inner thigh to lift the muscle up and then press it away. So it won't feel like a muscular stretch, you're just creating a bit of space into the hip. And then thread the hands through so you pull in the right thigh to that full figure of 4. So again, if left elbow meets the inner thigh, use the elbow to press the knee open, and then the hands encourage the ankle towards you. Squeeze my grubby soles of the feet if you're looking at them. Again, as you're next exhaling, just try and flatten your back to the floor, right from the tailbone into the back of the neck. And then gently releasing both feet to the ground. Okay, just finishing with a quad stretch. So we've done this in the past few classes if you've been doing them. So take the feet as wide as your mat is. Just give the knees gentle rock side to side. And then drop both knees all the way down to the left. So your right hand grabs the right ankle and tucks the heel around towards your bum. Reach the right knee forwards and down towards the ground. Take a big breath in. Then as you exhale, try and tuck the tailbone or bring your lower back slightly closer to the floor. If this is pulling into your knee, try getting the heel closer in towards your bum, or forget it altogether. We don't want to put any pressure or strain or tweakiness into your knee. Take another full breath. And then gently bring the knees back through the center. You can give that right knee a stretch out if it needs to. So reset the feet so they are as wide as your mat, fairly close towards your torso. Drop both knees down to the right. And then your left hand grabs the left ankle and tuck the left heel around towards that left butt cheek. Reach left knee forwards and then down towards the mat. Take a full breath in. And as you exhale, think slightly tucking the tailbone so you bring your lower back a little bit closer to the floor. Wow, should feel pretty spicy in those quads. Take another full breath. And then gently releasing, and again, give that knee a stretch out if you need to. You give the knees a gentle rock side to side, and then just finishing with a twist. So just drop both knees all the way down to the left or the right, either way. Okay, bring in any variation of a twist that feels good. So maybe the same hand as your knees, rest on the upper side of the legs. Reach the other hand away from you, maybe let the head turn so you're spiraling right through the spine. Just consciously flush a breath through the whole of your torso so it comes into lower belly, side ribs and back ribs. Is my dishwasher beeping in the background, if you can hear that? The joys of home yoga. Bring the knees through the center and take your twist to the other side. And same variation that you found on the first side, so altering anything else. Take a full breath through the torso. And then bring the knees back to the center. You lengthen yourself nice and flat to the ground. Starfish yourself into the floor. Take 3 full big breaths. Big breath in for 1. And let it go. Big breath in for 2. Let it go. And 3. And let it go. If you want to stay here and take a full Shavasana, you can indulge yourself in, and do feel free to stay where you are. Whenever you're ready to, just scoot the knees back into your chest and bring yourself to seated. Stay in your Shavasana if you wish to. So whether you're in your Shavasana or you've brought yourself to seated, just invite you to close this practice, bringing to mind just one thing that you can feel grateful for today. Acknowledge one thing that you like about yourself today. And recognize one thing that you have gained or released from getting to a yoga practice, however alternative that might have been today. Thank you so much, guys. Namaste. Happy quarantine.